So I've set up a new 29-gallon tank for my African Cichlid Juvies. I got the stand from Dr. Foster and Smith's website. It's a 2-level stand. Not terribly fancy, but this is not my main show tank. It's kind of just a grow out tank. And it's very easy to put together. No tools required. It's literally unbox, put the pillars in the slots on the base, and then put the top of the base on, and then those little 4 caps on each hole in the corner there. It's literally the easiest build you'll ever have. Took all of 1 minute to put it together. That's 1 minute later out of the box. And there is one of the two 29-gallon Clear for Life tanks. Got the ones with the blue background to match the other two in my fish room, the 90 and the 135. There is my old stand that used to be right there in that spot. That's where the new one is going. I got to clean that off, and that's going to be just for plants for now. And I might use the 10-gallon Clear for Life tank that I have, which is currently on the floor, for the next time there's a female holding. You can see all the plants right there. But I've done a good job slowing down the breeding, because most, if not all, the females are to the left now in the 90-gallon. Getting a look here at my two 10-gallon tanks. I'm excited to see these guys. They're starting to put on some size and grow, and they're going to be coloring up soon. But I've not been able to see them much because they're on the floor, and how often do you really feel like crouching down and looking? It's just not a comfortable way of looking at your fish. So going to be moving all those guys into the top shelf, which is going to be this tank right here. You can see how they look. Brand spanking new, crystal clear. And that's where the stand is going. Just need to get it level. Now you have a choice when you buy these Clear for Life tanks. You can either get a transparent acrylic lid like you saw on the floor right there, which is, it's still wrapped in its plastic, but it looks like that one right there on top of the 90-gallon. Or look at the guys, all those tough fish there, and my 135, I think they're going to be fed moving around. So we're leveling this stand right here, and I'm going to trim those shims. I make a mark on them and then I cut them, because you're going to see the whole thing with that thin pillar there. So we're getting this level. Anyway, back to the point on the lid. They give you this like 4-inch tall black block that goes on the top of the tank. You have a choice of that or the thin acrylic lid. It's an easy choice. Go for the thin lid. I had a 50-gallon rated hang on the back filter that was ready to go with a sponge in it that had beneficial bacteria in it already. And then these two sponges on that, what do you call it? On that sponge filter, I actually took 2 of the removable sponges, getting a look at the setup down there with the air pump. I took 2 of those from the floor tanks here, because they're filled with beneficial bacteria. See, there were 4 to choose from there. I just removed 2. They slide right off. Easy to clean too, by the way. And then you just put them on your newest tank. So we got the tank all set up here now. I waited 48 hours. I changed the water a couple times. Not sure what I'm going to do with the bottom one yet. And all those caves and plants in there have also been in a cycled tank. So it was pretty easy to consider this top tank cycled, and the water had settled in. Once the temperature was right and everything, I knew it was safe to add the fish. So I've got about 40 juvies in there right now. I'm excited to see how these guys are going to turn out. It was definitely time, because they were getting too big for the 10-gallon tanks. I've managed to sell some. I've given some to, well, not given some. I've sold some to a store for store credit, and then I've sold some to people on the internet who've come to pick them up. But for now, I think my population will be under control for a while. I'm not in a hurry to sell these guys now, but it was getting too crowded. Looking at their first meal right here. Like to make sure everybody gets a few pieces, minimum. There's 40 fish in there, and those are 0.5 millimeter pellets. So it's a good size for juvies. So this is the update. These guys are going to be growing out in this tank. Some of them are going to move to the 90 gallon. I will still probably sell and trade some into tropical fish store, but definitely got the population a little bit more under control and better home for these guys. So that's it from this video, but more updates coming soon. Thanks for watching.